Alright, sub bitches, Cat here, and we are back to part 6 of Mudlarks. And last we left off, there's a lot of fucking reading to do. No. Oh. I don't want to grab him. I want to talk to him. Hi! Hello. Oh, I'm not looking forward to this. Alright, here we go! Am I going crazy? Not at all. Just stay calm and accept that what is happening is real. That may be crucial if you wish to find your friend. Can you tell me more about ghosts? Why, of course. It's my specialist subject. See, I'm already messing up because I'm just not reading. Okay, let me tell you about different kinds of ghosts. First, there is ectoplasm, or a ghostly mist, a spirit or soul that has passed from this life. It transforms into a mist or vaporous state, normally right before appearing as an apparition. Then we have orbs, a spiritual or soul that can be an animal or human that has passed from this life. There are many theories about orbs, but due to the sheer number of them captured in photographs, their credibility is in doubt. They do look a lot like dust particles, even to me. Funnel ghosts. This is an odd and mysterious phenomenon. They are often felt as a cold spot. There are some theories about them, such as that the cold spot is a vortex that is transportation for spirits from their realm to ours. Then we have true classic, the apparition. This is a very rare thing to see, although some physics claim to be able to see spirits all the time. It's psychics, isn't it? Okay. They often appear to be disfigured or faint, pale, and generally ghostly, often in fully formed human shape. Often this can be a type of haunting where they know they are dead and try to communicate with you for some reason, maybe to move on or other reasons unknown. Spirits and demons both can appear as these, but more often than not it is a ghost. That leads me on to demons, evil spirits of the devil that never really existed in human life. The purpose of a demon is it just wants to see you scared and die. It is very difficult to get rid of, and often exorcisms don't work on them. They can easily possess a human and can do a lot of harm to that person. The possibility of the govs being demons is something I don't want to think about much. I could literally soil my trousers. Besides, he said demons never existed in a human life. Next we have ghost lights, an unexplained light that glows or flashes, mostly seen from a distance. The colors can vary, but they are seen as white, blue, or yellow. The famous poltergeists, now these are something that is trying to make itself known by moving objects. They normally happen in specific parts of the house, such as certain rooms on a floor. Finally, there is residual haunting. The main thing to know about this particular ghost is that it is not a ghost at all. It is simply a recording of some event that happened in a particular place or building that repeats itself and is nothing to be scared of. Does that answer your question? Wow, thanks. That's a lot of great information. The govs definitely sound like apparitions according to this guy's info. Have you heard of any local ghost sightings relating to an old woman and a teenage girl? I'm afraid nothing comes to mind. Do you recognize the people in this locket? Does the name Gov mean anything to you? Gov, never heard of it. No worries. Can a ghost harm a human? Yes, if they have enough energy they can. A lot of people get pushed, hit, or scratched by ghosts. More serious cases have been broken bones and a few have died. I mean, it's like people. Would a person ever hurt you? Yes, if they want to. Such spirits such as poltergeists have been known to do the same. Could my friend be in danger from the ghosts, I mean? Potentially, if he angered them somehow by finding the locket, and if they have enough energy. It's the same in ghosts and the living. They will only hurt you if they want to. What do you mean by energy? This is something we still don't fully understand. Some entities just seem more powerful than others. This aspect is particularly concerning. If I am to believe Vincent has been taken by ghosts, can they harm him? Apparently so. I really need to step up the pace of this search. Can ghosts kidnap people? There has been no reported cases of this to my knowledge. There's a first for everything. All I know is if your friend has been kidnapped by ghosts, they must be extremely powerful. It's reassuring and frightening at the same time. Can an object unleash ghosts out into the world? There have certainly been cases of haunted objects. Spirit energy, both positive and negative, can be contained in an object that have been of importance to its owner or hand at their time of death. Yeah. Do you think when Vincent opened the locket he released the spirits connected with it? It's highly possible and indeed probable. I had kind of worked this out, but still, it's good to hear it from an authority. Have you ever tried to contact a ghost? Never! There are so many quacks and frauds in the world and of mediums. I don't trust them. Besides, it's dangerous to interact with something such as a spirit unless you truly understand it. I don't think I'm ready. Do you think I should try to get in touch with my ghosts? It could be of great advantage to you. They may be able to tell you exactly where your friend is and why they have taken him. But In saying that, if they are malevolent, you may be sealing your own fate as well. The choice is yours, but I would advise extreme caution. Thanks. Looks like I have a decision to make. A seance sort of situation may indeed lead me directly to Vincent and solve the whole situation. Or I could end up in the exact same situation as him. I can't believe I'm thinking this shit. Surely I need a good night's rest, and Vincent will turn up tomorrow, right as rain. Do you know anything about local churches helping Jewish people escape Britain during World War II? I'm not sure what you're talking about. Apparently some churches around this area helped Jewish people escape London during World War II, as they believed that Britain would eventually be conquered and they would be persecuted. Interesting, but why are you bringing this up? I did research about the people in the locket and discovered that the old lady ghost I saw and the teenager went missing and were assumed to have escaped the UK. Our local tour guide then informed me about the churches, but she didn't know too many details. Sounds like an intriguing chapter of history, but alas, I don't know anything about it. Introductions. Oh, after all that, now I'm Winston. What's your name? It's a pleasure to meet you, Winston. My name is Malcolm Stankovic. Nice to meet you too, Malcolm. Well, that wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. Goodbye. See ya. Okay. A group of people. They all seem rather engaged in conversation at the moment. I'll see if I can make do with the loners. Well, there's only 3. I guess I should talk to Davide. Hi, David. Winston, what can I do for you? Ask about meeting. What goes on at these meetings? We come across the city to talk about all matters concerning the paranormal. On occasion, we have a special guest who may do a talk or present some findings. At our last meeting, we had a great Marcia Feathers here to talk about her recent research into electronic voice phenomenon. Cool! I have no idea who that is. Ask about special guests. Do you have a special guest tonight? We do indeed. Tonight we are honored to welcome renowned medium Bonnie Heavengold to the meeting. Who is Bonnie Heavengold? You haven't heard of her? Do you have even a passing interest in our field? Let's just say it's a recent thing. She is the darling of the paranormal community. Her recent work on the Pendleton case was incredible. She spoke directly to 3 dead daughters of Gerald Pendleton. I've heard of that guy. His 3 daughters were murdered. It was all over the news a few months back. She talked to the dead? Without question. This information she was able to extract was enough to lead the police to their bodies. Incredible, but highly dubious. I have always been incredibly wary of psychics and mediums preying on the vulnerable family members of recently deceased. Later this year, she will take the Randy test to prove once and for all that she is the real deal. When she does, the world will see that the world of the paranormal is real and something that needs to be studied and researched in much greater volume and levels. This all sounds amazing. When does she get here? Miss Heavengold marches to the beat of her own drum. She will be here at the moment her muse designates. Well, she better be here after the fee we had to pay to get her here. Miss Heavengold character sounds intriguing. Perhaps she can help me with my current debacle. The Govs are a mystery to be solved, and with solving it perhaps I will get rid of these horrible visions, not to mention my fine poor Vincent. What do you know about ghosts? Darling, what don't I know about ghosts? What do you want to know? Do you believe in ghosts? Yes, I have no doubt whatsoever. In this room you will find those who believe and those who are skeptical. That is the beauty of this group. We listen to each other and respect our beliefs as brothers. Why do you believe? I've seen them. They come to me in the evening. When I'm alone at my desk, I hear footsteps. I turn to see the same 2 faces staring back at me every time. Who are they? Romans. 2 men in full Roman garb. They pass straight through me and proceed right through the window and dissolve into the night. At first I was frightened, but then I just accepted it. He tells the story with such a serious look of honesty, it's almost hard to doubt it. There is so much more to this life than we can ever comprehend, Winston. Are you a believer? No. Well, no. You hesitate. Strange things have been happening lately. Do tell, Winston. You're in a room that is free of all judgment. To cut a long story short, my friend found a locket on the shore, went a bit mad, started seeing things and talking to himself. Went missing. I found the locket approximately where he went missing. I can't find him. I've seen the girl from the locket's photos and her grandma. They should be dead, but I've seen them standing in front of me. I've seen them twice. I'm going mad. I think the appearance of the ghosts and the disappearance of my friend are linked somehow. I listen, and I think, how can this man not believe in ghosts? You have witnessed them with your own eyes. Can a dead man appear before living eyes? From what you have just told me, yes, they can. You believe it. I must admit, I'm starting to crack. I don't know if it's the lack of sleep, the dreams, or the crazy shit that's been going on, but I'm just starting to believe in ghosts. But part of me refuses to accept that the explanation for this is for what is happening. Whatever you do, Winston, don't let them get to you. Don't let them drive you mad. Accept them as something real. They can't harm you. How can you be sure? Open your eyes, Winston. I'm starting to think this man is full of drivel. Do you know of any local ghost stories? But of course, London is one of the most haunted cities in the world. Have you heard of the story of the Blackwall Phantom hitchhiker? Nope. In 1972, a motorcyclist stopped to pick up a boy who he saw hitchhiking at the southern end of the Blackwall Tunnel. The boy gave the man the address he wanted to get to and climbed up behind the rider. However, the motorcyclist left the tunnel at the northern end. He found that his passenger was missing. The man was obviously very alarmed and turned his bike around to search for him, but without success. Later, he went to the address he had been given and was told that the young boy answering the description of the lad he had seen had indeed lived at the address, but that he had been killed in a traffic accident some years ago. Spooky, isn't it? I could tell you 100 more if you have time, maybe a bit later. Do you know any stories relating specifically to the River Thames, and Southwark? There are always reports of paranormal activity around London Bridge. As recently as 2007, builders reported strange experience after they excavated some bones on the riverbank. London Bridge is very close to where Vincent disappeared and where I think I saw the gubs. What sort of strange experiences? They reported strange sounds, cups of tea going missing, and light bulbs mysteriously blowing out, amongst other things. Sounds a bit different to my experience. The specter was seen by an American tourist as Trader's Gate, just a bit further downstream in the 1917s. Got a photograph and everything. The stories really are endless. Does the name Gov mean anything to you? Gov? I'm sorry, the name doesn't ring any bells. Do you recognize these people? Is this the locket your friend found? Yes. It looks rather old. I've been told it probably dates to around the Second World War, and I know for a fact that this girl was presumed to have left the UK in the war period. I'm afraid I don't recognize them. You say you saw the ghosts of this girl? Twice so far, and I had a strange dream as well. Be careful. I pray to God your friend's okay, and you must be careful you don't end up the same. Do you think they could have hurt Vincent? I sincerely hope not, but by finding this locket he has unleashed their spirits back into the world, and we don't know if they are vengeful or seeking help. You just told me they can't harm me, though. I speak as if I have authority, but really who am I to know? I implore you to discuss this case with Miss Heavengold when she arrives. I will, and I hope she makes a bit more sense than he does. Do you know of any local ghost stories referring to an old woman and a teenage girl? Nothing springs to mind, but the tales around the city are too numerous to remember them all. These are the ghosts you witnessed yourself, yes? Well, I hesitate to say ghosts, except it Winston, you have witnessed the other side. It keeps going. Do you know anything about the churches helping Jewish Londoners escape to safety in World War II? Why would the churches help the Jews? It sounds strange. I am trying to get to the bottom of it. I've heard Jewish people faced a bit of persecution, even here, but I don't really know anything about it. That's okay. See you in a bit. Goodbye for now, Winston. Is this now where the lady? Should I go look at the windows? Talking to windows is not something to do often. Can I look out the window? What of you? The city of London twinkles in the night, the Thames rolling along in between. I can see the St. Paul's to the left. What a building. Doorway. Can I go walk through the doorway? Winston! I'm afraid that area is off limits for the moment. Please stay in this room. I'm sorry. Alright, how do I, This mirror looks very old. I've always been fascinated by old mirrors. I'd like to look into them and think about who may have been standing before them in the past. Poignant. Well, what do I do now to get the lady to come? Oh! Now I have to tell her... Sorry, I was eating some noodles. Now I have to tell her about the Blackwall Phantom. It involved a motorcyclist picking up a boy. I love that story. It looks like I misjudged you. My name's Jenny. Jenny Hung. I'm Winston. So that brings you to the meeting tonight, Winston. You look of any ghost stories about a Jewish woman and a teenager? Can't say that I do. Where did you hear it? I'm in the midst of experiencing it. My friend and I found a locket on the Thames. I'm tired and stressed, but I saw her. And her grandmother. Wow! How do you know they are related? I did my research. Where did you see the ghosts? Firstly, down the shore, right beside where you went on your walking tour today. Then again in Southwark Town Hall. Are you sure you really saw someone? Apparitions are incredibly rare. All I hear now is the tales of cold chills and stupid orb photographs. I can't be sure, but to cut a long story short, a lot of weird shit has been happening. I'm trying to find out more about the people I saw. Seems that they could be connected to my friend's disappearance. How so? According to his flatmate, he also had seen them before he disappeared. You need help with this. I know I do. Oh god, more reading! Does the name Gov mean anything to you? Sorry, never heard of it. Are you familiar with churches, Jewish stuff? I know the tour guide mentioned it, but I don't know anything about it. To be honest, Jewish people were persecuted in Britain, don't worry. Do you know anyone who can help me understand more about what's going on? I'm waiting for my friend Bonnie to arrive. She is a medium. She might be able to contact those spirits for you if you have an object she can draw their energy from. I do have the locket. Ask her about it when she gets here. Thanks. Contacting spirits. This gets even more bloody insane. I have to keep thinking that this might get me closer to finding Vincent. Do you believe in ghosts? I'm actually pretty skeptical. Me too. There's usually a rational answer, totally, but your story sounds really odd. I hesitate to dismiss it when a man is physically missing. I'm really worried, but until I see or experience something that I truly can't explain, I'll forever be a skeptic. This has been my mantra for years. Now that I have seen something, I am still hesitant to accept it. Ask about people at meeting. I recognize most of these bores. David over there, he organizes these things. He gets excited about every meeting. He's like a randy little dog. Stank over there thinks he is a real expert on all things ghost-related. He can't talk to me without staring at my breasts, so I tend to ignore him. Note to self, do not look at her breasts. That gaggling group over there, well, they are the regulars. So far up their own asses, they would never dream of talking to a new boy like you. A real mixed bunch, then. Indeed. We have believers and skeptics, but most of them are full-blown paranormal nutters. There's more money to be made in believing. She winks. See you in a bit. And now, the lady should come... Wait. I came in here as a skeptic despite of what's happening, and I'm still am one. David seems to be loopy. Stankovic seems to be watched too many episodes of The X-Files. Jenny is hard to pin down. She seems to love paranormal, but sort of dismisses it at the same time. I am not closer to finding out if I've actually seen ghosts or the govs, or I'm just going a bit mad. I'm not sure what I was really expecting by coming here, but it's proving to be a bit fruitless. Especially fruitless considering that whilst I'm stood here talking to oddballs and nutcases, Vincent is still somewhere out there. I feel like I'm failing him. And there's the lady. God, her flapping head. David, my dear, a pleasure to see you. An honor to have you here tonight, Miss Heavengold, a true celebrity of the paranormal world. You make a woman blush, David. Bonnie, over here. Jenny, darling. That must be the famous Bonnie Heavengold. Can she be the key? Hello. Hello there. Ask about herself. So you're the famous Bonnie Heavengold. I am the one and the same. It's a pleasure to meet you. And you, what is your name, may I ask? You can call me Winston. Okay, you can call me Winston. You can call me Bonnie. Charmed, I'm sure. She has the aura of an old Hollywood grand dame. She clearly thinks of herself as the bee's knees. What can you tell me about ghosts? Darling, don't bore me. Ask me something I'm not an expert in, won't you? I'm just pulling your leg. What would you like to know? Have you seen ghosts? Dear boy, the things that you call ghosts are all around us, like they're oxygen and carbon dioxide in the air. It's just that only certain individuals in this great pool we call humanity have the ability to tap into their frequency. I am one of these blessed individuals, hence my day job as a medium in the high and powerful. Ask about local ghost stories. Darling, I'm not local, I'm an international. Ha 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 ha! Guess not. You can communicate with the dead. I am a vessel through which the dead have a chance to speak. I am blessed thus. So if I asked you to communicate with a particular spirit or ghost, you could do it? Honey, in my sleep. Would you be able to do it tonight? These days, Winston, I am only available at a fee. For a fee for which David was unwilling to stump tonight. So I'm here for a cameo appearance. I shall be performing no seances tonight. Who have you been able to communicate with? I've talked to men and women ranging from Egyptian princesses to Tudor peasants. All I need is an object that held some sort of meaning in the deceased. I can tap into the spiritual energy, and that is residual within it. So all you need is something that is significant to the person. Yes. And according to a fee, of course. Haha! How much do you charge for a seance? Fees vary, but your standard communication service, I need a fee of £500. £500! Some may consider it steep, but communicating with the dead is so tiring, it does wear me thin. But you said you could do it in your sleep. I never said such a thing. Never mind. Of course, since the Pendleton case, I have been inundated with offers. If I didn't charge highly, I would be absolutely swamped. Are you aware of my work in the Pendleton case? Yes, I think David mentioned it. I saw to the doubters, to the skeptics, look at the Pendletons, and what I did for them. What more proof does a man want? A paranormal world exists, and I'm their voice. Quite. Miss Heavengold is completely full of herself and makes me slightly sick. I am desperate to find out more about the Govs. Where am I going to get £500? I have the fat total of £24 in my bank account right now. What brings you to the meeting? I have been regular at these meetings for years. Only now they have to pay me for my appearance. Haha, this is my first time today. I hope my colleagues are treating you gently, my dear. Thanks, bye for now. Ciao. Oh, Winston, yes. If you doubt my credibility, I can tell you now that you shouldn't. How come? Would you like to know a little about the spirits you currently have around you, right at this moment. Excuse me? The spirits, they're right beside you. An old woman and a young girl. What did you say? My dear, clean out your ears. Come here, why don't you? What did you just say? Winston, I have said to you I am a medium. This means I not only have means to communicate with the dead, but I also see them. I see dead people. Just like the film. And you, my dear, have two of them right beside you right now on either side. I am almost too shocked to respond or move. What do they look like? There's an older woman, I say around 80. She carries herself as someone who perhaps had a great wealth, but she looks very concerned. Yes, she is a little bit unsettling, to be honest with you. Unbelievable. And the other, a pretty young girl, a teenager. She has the face of someone who went through a terrible ordeal, and there is an urgency to her expression. Oh my god. Are they saying anything? Their energy is low, their voices are weak, but I sense they wish to tell you something. Tell me what? I'm afraid I can't work it out yet. She is not doing shit without me handing over the cash. Can you help me communicate with them? I'm only here for personal appearance, Winston. No seances tonight. What if I can give you your fee? Well, obviously in that case I would consider it. Am I in danger? Without doing a full seance, I'm unsure to exactly... God damn it! Am I in danger or not? It is very important that I find out whatever it is that they are trying to tell me. I have a friend whose life may depend on it. This woman is despicable. What do you need again? I need an item of importance to the deceased that will allow their energy to focus. Given the close proximity to you, I think you must already have something in your person. Yes, and that fee, and I don't think I have the kind of cash. Look, Winston, I'm a woman of expensive taste. I need money. Cash or nothing. I can't believe this woman. See you in a bit. You know what? See you soon, Winston. Where is my... the spirits haven't talked about her an awful lot like the Gubs. This is crazy. I feel sick. Have they been following me the whole time? Oh my god. Give me my... Ow! I think I'm going to have to throw myself into this and believe, for Vincent's sake. But where the hell am I going to get the money for this extraordinary, greasy, unbearable, cheeky medium? Can I have my thing now? Okay, I'm just gonna... Can I have my thing? I'm gonna take it, and I'm gonna put it on her. That won't do anything. I put it on her! God damn it. I'm so fucking close. Because I know I started this series as like, oh my god, so much reading, I'm so bored. I'm really getting into it. It's still too much reading. But... I am going to... what am I doing now? Okay, do I just leave? Let's talk to this dick again. Let's just see. David looks friendly. I don't want to look. I don't want to grab his crotch. I want to talk to him. Hi, David Winston. What can I do for you? Can I borrow 500? Pardon? I need to pay Bonnie to a seance. Oh, don't you want to see her in action? I'm afraid I don't have that kind of money on me, Winston. I'm sorry. Oh, how are you going to ask people you've never met? That you just met. Hey, hi, can I borrow 500? Can I borrow 500? Piss off, mate. I was just asking. What the hell are you asking about? I need some money to pay Bonnie for a seance. You people do realize I'm standing right here, don't you? Winston, do leave us alone. My dear Miss Hung and I are trying to catch up here. Oh, come on, Stankovic. Come on, Stanky. Give me that money, Stanky. Hello. Can I borrow the money? I beg your pardon. I need 500 to pay Bonnie for the seance. Did I not tell you how absolutely dangerous doing such a thing could be? Besides, I don't carry that round the kind of money. If I can get the cash, I will proceed with caution. Don't worry. Indeed. Fuck! Hola, David speaking. Yes? Interesting. I see. If he is willing to pay $2,000 for the Richardson, let him buy it. Wait a minute, I've got a fucking painting. I can go sell that shit. I can give her the... Getting ahead of myself. But tell him he won't budge below that. Tell him he won't find a gallery in London that will offer him a cheaper one. Thank you, Rupert. I've got to go. Bye! I wonder what that was all about. Go talk to him. Give him the goddamn painting. Hi, David Winston. What can I do for you? Ask about the phone call. It was about, oh, just some business. What is it that you do? I don't wish to discuss my private affairs, Winston. This is a domain for all things paranormal, not boring work stories. But I thought all English people love talking about their work. Do you think I sound English? I was born in Hispania. You don't look Mexican. Apologies. Good. Okay, bye for now. Okay. Oh, I think I'm getting somewhere. Grab that fucking painting and give it to him. Hi, David Winston. What can I do for you? Judging from your phone call that I just overheard, I can't help but wonder if you are some sort of art dealer or a gallery owner. Why, yes, darling. I am. But I don't want to talk shop tonight. What do you think of this painting? Perhaps you would like to take it off my hands. Oh! What are you doing carrying around an original Craig Dexter? Yeah, how are you carrying around a giant painting all around London on your back? It's sacrilege to keep that thing rolled up in your coat. It's yours for 500. A generous offer, Mr. Winston. I am indeed looking to add a few dexters to my gallery, and this is a great price. I could double my money. I will give you 400. But you just said you could double your money. Take it or leave it, hombre. But I really do need 500. 400. It's not enough to pay Bonnie. Go on, 500, please. I've got an idea. I'll give you 500 if you go, say, Candyman 5 times in front of that mirror over the fireplace. Are you kidding, right? I'm serious. The 500 is yours. Sure, I'll do it. You are mad. Don't do it. Hush now, Malcolm. Don't frighten the poor boy. Off you go, then. The 500 will be yours. Everyone knows the urban legend of the Candyman. You say his name 5 times in front of a mirror and he appears and kills you. Even with all the spooky stuff going on, I'm pretty confident I can do this, although it seems very strange request from David. Okay. This mirror looks very old. I've always been fascinated by old mirrors. I like to look at them. Yeah, I know this. Poignant. Okay, grab it. Shocking mirror. Oh yeah, talk to the mirror. Here goes. Candyman. 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 Don't do it! Candyman. Oh, fuck. Did you guys see that? What the? What the hell was that? Ha ha ha! Ha ha! Ho ho ho! Ha! I'm so sorry, Winston. That's just a little trick we like to play on new members, guests to our meetings. Come here, I will write you a check. Very funny, guys. Jesus, I almost had a heart attack. These guys sure have a unique sense of humor. Motherfucker. That was not cool. I got such a fright. I do apologize, Winston. I've always intended giving you the 500 for the painting. I just figured we could all have a bit of a fun with it. Anyway, I believe we had a deal. Sure, I'll write you a check. Here's a check for 500. Thanks, and here's the painting. Pleasure doing business with you. Thanks. All right, you dumb bitch. Here's your money, Bonnie. A check? Winston, you disappoint me. It's from David. You know he's good for the money. I'm good for it, darlings. He's good for it. Very well. Do you have an item of significance to your spirit friends to show me, Winston? I will need it if we are going to go through the seance. Ay, 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 ay. Yay, 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 yay. Here, take a look at this. I don't know who the older woman is, but that is, without doubt, the girl I can see standing right beside you. A chill runs up my spine. Unlikely, unless she is taking me for a ride, this could actually be legit. I think this locket belonged to someone in the Gov family, either the teenage girl or the old woman. Will this work for you? Yes, I am sure this will do the trick, darling. Very well. Your followers are looking very eager to get started. Are they still beside me? Of course. Follow me. I can't do this here. All right, come along. It has come to this. I'm about to get in touch with the Govs. This is actually kind of getting exciting. Oh, her face! Heaven Cold leads me up a further set of stairs, this one far more rickety and certainly not as grand as the others. She sits me down in a small, darkened room at the very top of the stairs. I'm officially creeped out. I am too— oh, God! Like I said before, I realize now that these are pictures of real people. It's just so funny, and it's so silly, but you did a great job, man. You did a great job. Okay, so while I'm sat here, just taking a breath and eating the rest of my noodles, the music is picked up and they're screaming at me. So, I guess as I was going through, it would have made atmosphere, but I just sat here, so I ruined the atmosphere. Welcome to the seance room, Winston. How does it feel to be here? It's a bit creepy, to be honest with you. Why the mood lighting? With darkness comes less distraction. It's a better environment to communicate. Plus, it gives it all a bit of showbiz, doesn't it? Indeed. I'm sorry for being rude to you downstairs, Winston. I just need to maintain that persona for my career. When it comes to communicating with the dead, I'm actually very serious. I can just about forgive you. Shall we get started? Put the locket on the table, Winston. I'm reaching— Oh, what were you thinking, guy? I'm reaching out to the spirit world now, Winston. Hello, can I ask you for your names? Hello, I just want a quick chat today. I don't mean to disturb you. The two spirits are drifting around the room. They aren't talking. Why not? Let's be patient. Talk to us when you can. Don't be afraid. Okay, I'm getting feelings now. Senses. Even with the locket, I think their energy is too low to communicate directly. Why are you following Winston? I hear something. Danger! Danger, your friend is in danger! I purposely didn't tell Bonnie much of the details about Vincent's disappearance to see what she would get into, and she has. He is trapped, alive but trapped. Where? Where is he trapped? I feel it is a very cold place. I'm sensing darkness. I think they are saying, our resting place. Our resting place. Where? Where's their resting place? Death! Death! What happened? What happened? I am overwhelmed with the sense of tragic death. Oh, their faces! Oh my god! What the hell? Stop! Stop! Jesus! They're gone. Gone. That was quick. Are you okay? Bonnie looks like she may need a change of pants. I certainly do. That was so intense. I felt like I was going to die. I had clear visions and feelings of a most terrible death. Your friend is missing, yes? Yeah. The spirits are trying to guide you to him via their resting place. That would be my conclusion of this terrifying experience. I have never felt such pain and suffering from a spirit. I felt it in my bones, Winston. Is my friend okay? They said he's alive? I believe he's alive, yes. But I did get an overwhelming sense of death as well, which seemed unconnected to your friend. You must be careful. I felt a feeling of immense evil when they were trying to talk to me. I couldn't make out many words, yet I felt so much through my body. I can't tell if the spirits are malevolent or not. Malevolent? Malevolent? Yes, evil, dangerous. Whatever you do, proceed with caution. Oh, I accidentally skipped that. Clearly something, I see. They might lead you into a trap, or they could be genuinely trying to help you find your friend. Be careful. Thanks. This is real, isn't it? Yes, very real. Where did you find this locket? My friend found it on the Thames shore shortly before he disappeared, and ever since I have had it in my possession, I have been having these ghostly encounters. The locket is a vessel, and in opening it, your friend may have invoked the spirits that have seen before us. That is a very distinct possibility. What I can say with some certainty is, the spirits of this type are often manifestations of some sort of anger, grief, or revenge wish. What do you mean? They are desperate to communicate something, but I cannot tell if it is something that means your friend is in danger, or something that means they want to lure you to a similar fate. You need to find out more about them, their circumstance, what happened to them in life. With this information, the path you need to take may be revealed. If you don't mind, I must rest. Please go. Bonnie looks absolutely shattered. It looks like she has seen things eyes should never have seen and taken a physical battering in the process. Of course. Thanks, Bonnie. You're welcome. Please be careful. Damn! As I make my way back downstairs, I try to think about what just happened. That was real. I too felt such intense feelings of uneasiness. I feel sick and nauseous. Either the Govs are trying to help me find Vincent, or they have trapped him somewhere and want me to do the same. Want me to the same fate. Even if it is some sort of terrifying trap, I need to continue. I need to find Vincent and solve this mystery. She said they talked about him being at their final resting place. What could this mean? A cemetery? Who knows? I will have to do the same serious thinking overnight and try to find more information tomorrow. Perhaps Laurie can help me. And I should go back to the library to find out about these churches who help the Jews. If I find out where they escaped to, perhaps I will find Vincent there. She kept saying, danger. He must be in danger. I need to hurry up. This is too much. I'm scared and exhausted. I should go home. I need to find out exactly what happened to the Govs. Then hopefully I can understand if they mean me harm. Or are they trying to help? It's getting intense, guys. That was pretty intense. Looks like Laurie is fast asleep. Something tells me I won't be getting too much of that tonight. I hate to wake her, but I think she needs to hear about tonight's developments. Hey, wake up! Laurie! Laurie! She's sleeping like a log. Fake. Laurie! Laurie! I gotta grab her. Hey, wake up! Hey, what time is it? Why are you waking me? Any sign of Vincent? It's midnight. Sorry to wake you. And no sign of Vincent. But it's been a rather terrifying evening. Shit, what's happened now? I went to that paranormal society meeting I was talking about and ended up doing a seance. A seance? Yes. The ghosts are real, Laurie. I haven't been imagining them. But you are so stressed. I know, but the seance seemed to prove their existence. The medium told me that Vincent was in danger. He is trapped somewhere. She had very little prior knowledge of what has been happening and described the ghosts precisely. Really? Really. She said the ghosts were beside me the whole time, and then during the seance, I actually saw them appear again. This shit is real. Vincent is in danger. I need to find him. I'm speechless. So you really believe this paranormal stuff is real now? I'm afraid so. I can only hope that the govs are trying to lead me to Vincent in a positive way, and not trying to trap me as they may have done to Vincent. Oh, Winston, this is a nightmare. You are going to get yourself into trouble. Maybe we just have to take a step back and let the police do their job. Are you kidding? PC Norman is sitting in the pub all day getting drunk. He says his men are on the case, but I've heard nothing. The medium said something about him being trapped at their resting place. Resting place? A cemetery? The Govs were presumed to have left London during World War II. They could be anywhere. I couldn't find any information about their deaths. What I did find out, though, is that there were several churches who were helping Jewish people escape London during the war, as if they were scared of persecution and needed to get out of Europe. I think this could explain what I read in the archives about the Govs. I've been told by a tour guide that I should check out some information about the churches in the East Suffolk Library. It was closed today, so I'm going to go back to check tomorrow. Hopefully I can find out exactly what happened to Elsa and Salome. It will lead me to Vincent. I wish I could help more. Shall I take a day off work? Thanks, but I shall hopefully find some good leads tomorrow. I'm worried sick about you, Winston. Please be careful. I find what you're saying very hard to be true, but I can tell you have been through the mill tonight. Come and get some rest, at least. You haven't been sleeping enough. Yeah, I'm coming to bed. Back. Another dream! So I said to Janice, it's only a matter of time before they come after us again, and the stories I hear from the continent are too horrific for your ears, child. Do you think Hitler is really going to take England? For the sake of us all, I sincerely hope not. I don't want to know what would happen if he did. What would we do, Grandma? My dear, I don't know. Well, I say bugger him and his silly mustache. Oh, you do have your father's language, young one. Manners at the table, please, Elsa. I'm sorry. Another brick in the window? That sounds like the same knock. Shh. Excuse me, it's Father Rogers. I don't mean to disturb you. Ah, it's just the priest. Do see him in, dear. Oh. I'm going to leave it there because it was a lot of story and a lot happened, and I think I'm going to leave day 4 to the next part. So I'm really getting into this now, and I hope you are too. So thanks for watching, and I will catch you later. Is this a prostitute? Oh, you have found my little calling card. What is it that you would like? Hard stuff or little boy nonsense? Party? Hello, special K, radish. Oh, I don't need your drugs.